A call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. This time, he will be wearing a different uniform.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Mike Foltynewicz, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Mitchell Brewer.
Hey, let's go! Boy.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out. And oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask.
Digging in to try it again, Mitchell Brewer.
Mitchell Brewer.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Mitchell Brewer. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 5-1.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's it.
Mitchell Brewer will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Striding in once again, Mitchell Brewer. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Oh, this game is crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run coming.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. 2 potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. At the plate, Mitchell Brewer. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Brewer.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitchell Brewer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's given the Braves a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitchell Brewer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hard liner to center field. Yelich is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Some of our nation's young minds. Mitchell Brewer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's safe.
It's nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
For the victorious.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Bartolo Colon, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Squared that one up just a little late. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone. Well, if you're looking to make an impression in September that's going to carry over to spring training, that's how you do it.
Ready for another chance? Mitchell Brewer.
Mitchell Brewer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Ready for another shot now. Mitchell Brewer. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Brewer. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's going to be a fair ball as Ichiro's over to play it near the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Striding in once again, Mitchell Brewer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Brewer.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle.
Ready once again, Mitchell Brewer. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Brewer.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Gordon is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
The shortstop, Mitchell.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Time called here as with the potential tying run.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Edinson Volquez hangs win number 11 on his line. Jaime Garcia is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Standing in, Mitchell Brewer. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
They didn't score a whole lot of runs yesterday. Made some adjustments today, and now they score early. Let's see how they continue.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitchell Brewer.
Mitchell.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in to try it again, Mitchell Brewer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Mitchell Brewer will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third. Prado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible to... Digging in once again, Mitchell Brewer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Kemp rounds third and is striding for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. George Contos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jim Johnson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Tanner Roark gets the ball for Washington in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Stepping into the box, Mitchell Brewer.
Third baseman, Mitchell Brewer.
Let's go, big fella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Brewer.
Mitchell Brewer.
First offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitchell Brewer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitchell Brewer. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Mitchell Brewer will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, I need you right now. Here you go.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Freeman is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-4 tonight. Mike Foltynewicz earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs, 13 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Foltynewicz, his 7th win of the season. Credit the save to Mike Foltynewicz. The loss goes to Tanner Roark, his 14th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Gio Gonzalez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Third baseman, Mitchell Brewer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mitchell Brewer stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2 and 3 in this homestand. Haven't played.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Settling in now, Mitchell Brewer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brewer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely...
Digging in to try it again, Mitchell Brewer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Let's get ready.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Ready for another chance. Mitchell Brewer. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Vance Worley earns win number 7 on the season. Jim Johnson records the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
So striding in, Mitchell Brewer, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Stay hot, baby.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here. Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching.
Striding in once again, Mitchell Brewer.
See
it drive it like you can. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, you got that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Digging in once again, Mitchell Brewer. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now the pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your view.
Now to the plate, Mitchell Brewer. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for.
Ready for another shot now. Mitchell Brewer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Atlanta Braves host road win number 40 on the year. Bartolo Colon earns win number 15, tops on the staff. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching number 18, Travis d'Arnaud.
David Wright is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Third baseman, Mitchell.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
So
for
a
the
save
Braves,
situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Mets.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.